Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know y'all probably saw my lips moving, ain't heard a word. Unmute your mic, Shay. How is everyone doing out there? Of course, y'all give me a minute. I am sending this out to a couple of groups and tagging some people. So y'all come on in and let me know how y'all's week went. Ooh, that was country. Ooh, that was country. Let me know how you guys' week um was. Let me know in the comments if anyone is here. I don't see anyone yet, but um let me know how your week was. What was good? What was not so good? What what happened with you this week? This is the last week of June. And quite honestly, I relaunched my business on June 1st. Honestly, I feel like that was like yesterday. Like for real, for real. FR, for real, for real. Time waits for no one at all. Not anybody. It is going by so fast. Um, it's like you blink and the month is over, especially, like a June because there's only 30 days. I know that extra day in some of the other months, it doesn't make a big difference, but um it definitely can. But I'm just like, OMG. It is June 23rd. Next Sunday is the last day of the month. Like, where did June go? I had a busy month, which was good. Definitely not complaining about that. Um, so I'm not complaining that it was busy. I absolutely loved that it was busy. I got to spend a lot of time with friends. My mom is here. I don't have a lot of family in the area, like directly in Wilson. I have family in like my cousins are in the Raleigh area, but that is about it. Um, but yes, like the month has gone by super, super, super fast. And that is one reason why I advocate so hard for self care because time already goes by fast. If you don't take care of yourself, it goes by even faster. If you're not doing things to nourish your soul, it goes by even faster. So that's why I advocate so hard that you all take the time to take care of yourself. Um, you got to take care of you. You got to take care of you. We talked about that last week about setting boundaries. Actually, I'm sorry, the week before last we talked about setting boundaries. Last week we talked about being healthy. And so but you do have to take care of yourself. Like, there's not a question of do I, like, you need to take care of you, which is again why I advocate so hard um, for self care because we are here for a very short amount of time, not a long time. I say I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Um, and that good time does not necessarily mean, being frivolous and things like that. A good time is enjoying life. Like, we get one shot, there is no reset button. And so you want to enjoy it, spend time with family, with friends, doing things that you love to do, that you're passionate about. Not necessarily killing yourself over, a job, um, stressing yourself out over a job, stressing yourself out over relationships with people. Like, we're not doing that in 2024 and beyond. Like, we're not doing that anymore. We are taking care of ourselves as women. And if there are men watching, you got to take care of you. You guys really have to take care of yourself. But yeah, we want to make sure we are taking care of yourself. I am doing a little bit extra talking because I was supposed to have a guest on this morning. I'm not sure what happened with that. So no worries. We will continue. Hopefully everything is okay with her. So let me go ahead and get started. My name is Shay Allen. I am the Soul Nourishment Coach. I help women master the art of self-care through mind, body, and spirit. Woo, that's a lot. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what's going on. Since I don't have my guest, I'm not sure, like I said, where she is. I hope everything is okay. But one thing that is very exciting is tomorrow we start the 5-day self-care challenge. I am so super excited and stoked about that. Like, you guys, like, really, really excited. Super, super excited about this 5-day self-care challenge. If you are not in the group Empower Her, I'm going to go grab the link because I didn't go grab it. If you're not in the group, I'm going to go ahead. Can I post? Yes, I can. All right. Still getting used to using StreamYard, you guys, so bear with me. And there is a gnat in here, so... All right, so there is the group. It is for women. Fellas, I apologize, but the 5-day self-care challenge starts tomorrow. And I'm like, yes, I am so ready for this. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be inside of the group, so you don't have to worry about checking emails. And I don't like to spam people with emails. It's going to be in our group on Facebook. And we are going to have some fun starting tomorrow. So if you have not joined the group, you can join the group. The challenge, I will post what came with it, which was a free ebook with some smoothie recipes. Because again, mind, body, spirit. So when it comes to the body, making sure we're, eating right, drinking water, getting in our fruits and our vegetables, things of that nature. Okay. So I'm really, really excited about that. This gnat is about to drive me crazy. The other thing is this afternoon, I am having my book signing for Soul Nourishment, a collection of self-care poems. And I can't even tell you guys how excited I am about this, because this is my first book signing. This is not my first rodeo, I will say. I co-authored a book 2022 called The Purpose Entrepreneur. So it's not my first rodeo. I didn't do a book signing with that particular book. I just didn't. I don't know why I just didn't do it. And I'm excited about this. Like I said, it is my first. It's going to be here in Wilson, North Carolina at Larima Coffee House. So ecstatic is beyond the words that I could give you right now about doing my first book signing. Yeah, this is it. So I'm super excited about it. I've been pushing my book since, of course, it came out, and there's a journal that goes with it. The coloring book came out first, and I'm just excited. I don't even know what else to say to you guys. I'm just really, really excited about that. That it's available, and the program is also available as well, which is my Soul Nourishment program. It is either 1, 2, or 3 month program where we break down on how to nourish your soul, and we go a lot deeper than what is on the lives on Sunday morning. I am going to be starting to do a little bit on reels, so you guys are kind of get care tips on a day-to-day basis, but it'll be in my reels. So not posted on my page. And those are kind of the exciting things that are happening with me. If you are not in Wilson, North Carolina, or if you are and you're watching this, you can't um, make it to the book signing, you can visit the website. I am ShayAllen.com, and you can order your book there. It's available for shipping. If you're local, we can meet up and you can get it there. So um, I was trying to give her a few more minutes. I'm not sure where she is, but like I said, we will continue. Those are some of the highlights that are going on with me in regards to this side of the business. Coaching program is now available. So what I'm going to do is I did send her some questions so that she would be prepared for the interview. And I'm just going to answer them as if it was myself. So I will share a bit about my journey into the health and wellness field and how and what my philosophies are on approaching it. I have been in the healthcare industry on the corporate side for like 24 years. Like right out of college, I graduated in 2000 and I went right into the healthcare industry. Nepotism at its best. My cousin worked at a pathology lab. She needed someone. She was hiring for data entry. That's how I started. I ended up as a quality control um, coordinator, whatever the title was. That's it's been 24 years, and that's how I got into healthcare. And when I left there, I always went into healthcare. When I moved, I left there. I moved to Virginia Beach with my best friend, and I worked at a radiology facility. I left there, briefly moved to Florida, went back to Connecticut, worked at a radiology facility there. Um, and then I moved here to North Carolina, and yet again, another radiology facility. And then I did finally go to uh, biologics first. Yeah, biologics. And I worked on copay programs, and then I went to trial card and did the same thing. Then I left corporate America, and now I am back at United Healthcare, but I help patients with their benefits and claims and things of that nature. So health care has just been with me because it gave me a way to help people without me knowing what my purpose in life was at the time. So throughout those 20 some odd years, I really didn't know what I was going to do. Like I said, it started with nepotism at its best, with my cousin having being a manager. You need somebody? Okay. She hired me. At the time, of course, nobody knew we were related until I started. Nepotism at its best. Coincidentally, my mother worked there, different department, as well as my aunt, different department. But it was a family affair, needless to say. Um, but that's where the health and wellness came in, because I have been helping people in different capacities in those fields. And so the what kind of transpired is I got more involved in me and what I was doing for myself, and watching the women, my friends around me, and what they were doing for themselves. How are you nourishing your soul? Y'all know that's my favorite question. What are you doing other than traditional self care? Because that's a part of the program. Now, going to get your nails done, your toes done, your hair done, spa days. What are you doing to nourish your soul, mind, body, and spirit? Are you doing yoga and meditation? Are you balanced? Do you feel balanced? So those are some different, my philosophies on health and wellness. Like, it's not just I'm going to get my nails and toes done. Yes, it feels good. It can nourish your soul. This is where, it intertwines. It definitely can nourish your soul. because you feel good, you can feel more confident, in doing those things. But you want to also make sure you're taking care of your soul, and again, I always say, I'm not here to disrespect anyone and their religion. So, nourishing your soul for a Christian is going to probably be going to church on Sunday, hearing the word, praising God through song, Wednesday night Bible study, and being a pillar in the community of the church and doing other things. Like, I can freely speak and say that probably nourishes, I'm 100% sure that nourishes my mother's soul. They just had a community day yesterday, and although the heat tried to take her out, she still enjoyed putting that event on for the church. It was something that had never done before. They put it together in just a few short months. Those things nourish her soul because she at church now. So she's a go to church lady. I am more spiritual than religious. Um, I'm at the church all the time. I used to be. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I used to be at the church, regular morning service. If we had a second service, I was there. I worked, so I didn't really do Bible study, but in the choir, whatever was going on, I was either home or at church, or at my pastor's house, helping First Lady, my Aunt Barbara, do something related to the church. Um, but however you nourish your soul, that could be, meditation. That could be prayer, um, talking to God. Those things also nourish your soul. And then whatever it is that you believe in, that you do, that nourishes your soul. So however that fits into your life, because like I said, I never want to disrespect what kind of practice you have. So I don't want to do that. um but that's how I nourish my soul. I meditate. My spiritual advisor, introduced me into like crystals, and I do feel a lot different since I started using them. And again, this is just what I do. The same way I respect you, I expect you to respect me. So please don't come on here or watch the replay and tell me all about, I don't want to hear all that. I'm respecting you as to what you do. Respect me. um so those are some of the things that nourish my soul. When I meditate and I run my hand through crystals, and I feel the energy from them. I wear crystal bracelets. I can feel the energy. Um, so those are some of the things that I do. Those are some of the um, practices, interventions, which is the next question on improving my health. I can get slack with exercising because I'm doing other stuff, but I do exercise. I love to walk, line dancing. I love to dance. So those are some of the other things that help to improve my health. Um, Wanting to get off all this medication I'm on. So those are the things that I do, to nourish my soul. Um, what are common challenges you see people facing in their health and wellness journey, and how do you advise them to overcome those obstacles? I see women and men alike look like someone has just beaten them down with the tired stick, so to speak. Um, People just are not making time for themselves. Women, especially, we will put the world on our back and keep going. It's just something that we do. Um, so I see that as a challenge. I was talking to someone I met yesterday at an event, and setting boundaries is something that we have to learn to do. Men and women, you have to learn to set boundaries, because people will walk all over you. The takers will take, and if you're a giver, they will continue to take until you tell them no. So to overcome these obstacles, you got to start setting boundaries. You got to tell people no. You got to be okay with it. Every no does not need an explanation. And take care of you on your health and wellness journey. And then you need to set up a plan of action as to what this journey looks like. So if you feel like you don't have time, you need to start by carving out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and increasing it until you feel like it's enough time. If you feel like I want to lose weight, first of all, do it for you and your health and no one else. And if that is the case, then you set up a plan of action. If you can't get to the gym, one thing I will say is Planet Fitness is almost everywhere, like 2,000 locations um, in the United States. $10 a month, because nobody said you had to get the black card. $10 a month to go in there and exercise. Mostly 24/7. They need breaks with their, for the holidays, just like everybody else. But even still, they're still open, just not all day. So if losing weight is what you want to do, you set up that plan of action. If you want to start eating better, same thing. There's so much information out here, you guys, on doing these things that's free. You can get this information and set up your plan and your course of action. So those are some of the obstacles that I see people facing. The biggest one is I don't have the time. 24 hours in a day. If you sleep 8 and work 8, and I will give you 2 hours for getting to and from work because you may commute, breaking down, right? Getting yourself dressed in the morning and things of that nature. 2 hours for all that extra stuff. So we are at 18 hours, right? Because 8 and 8 is 16, and add 2, that's 18. There's still 6 hours in the day. There's no reason why you can't pull 30 minutes to yourself. And that's with you having children, significant others. You can pull 30 minutes. Nobody said your self-care had to be 2 hours. Now, if you want to go to the spa and do 2 hours, that's on you, obviously. But 30 minutes to give yourself some self-care. You can do a facial and soak your feet, because I did that the other day. I haven't posted a video. Yeah, I did the reel. 30 minutes for a foot soak, and at the same time, face mask on, done. You can give yourself 30 minutes. You deserve 30 minutes a day, not a week, a day. You deserve 30 minutes a day to do whatever it is that your heart desires. Could be that pedicure, it could be reading, it could be catching up with a friend on the phone. Or you deserve 30 minutes. So that's kind of the next question, is a personal wellness routine. My routine is I get up and thank you, Lord, for another day. And I do start immediately brainstorming and working for the day. Get my post in on social media, figuring out, if I haven't decided already, what I'm going to eat for the day. That's my routine. And then depending on if I have appointments, what time am I working out? So tomorrow, I know I have an appointment at 12:15. When I leave there, I'm going to the gym because I haven't been to the gym and they just keep getting my money and I need to go over there. And it's going to be hot, so I will not be outside even in the morning. So I'm going to the gym tomorrow. You got to set some sort of routine. If you work, then you work 8 to 5. So you're probably maybe up at 6 and getting yourself together. And some people pray and meditate and do devotion. That's what my mother does. And then she starts her day. You need a little bit of a routine to help with this. So I thank you guys for watching the replay. I do not see anyone on, but I thank you for watching the replay. If you've watched the replay, make sure you share this out for me. Doesn't cost anything to hit the share button. You can visit my website is in the comments to sign up for the program, for the Soul Nourishment program. 3 different packages available: 1 month, 2 month, 3 months. I think it's essential, enhanced, and ultimate packages. And I will see you guys on next Sunday. I am Shay Allen, the Soul Nourishment Coach. I help women master the art of self care via mind, body, and spirit. You guys have a great day.